Mr. Fox and his wife Felicity Fox sneak into hen houses to steal chickens, but one day they're caught in a cage on the way out when Mr. Fox sees the trap and can't resist the temptation to spring it. Seeing farmers approaching, Mrs. Fox discloses she is pregnant and extracts a vow from Mr. Fox to end his farm raids if they manage to escape. 2 years later, after their successful escape, the Fox family now reside in an underground burrow with their quirky son Ash. Mr. Fox has now transitioned to a safe journalism career. Against his attorney's advice, he relocates his family to a larger home, which is nestled in a hilltop tree. The treehouse has a grand view of the 3 nearby farms of Boggis, Bunce, and Bean. Walt Boggis farms chickens, while Nate Bunce is a duck and goose farmer. But the scariest and meanest of the 3 is clearly Frank Bean, who farms turkeys and apples. One day, Mr. Fox's nephew, Christopherson, shows up for an extended stay as his father is sick. Ash's animosity towards his cousin is instant, as he makes the polite Christopherson sleep beneath a table in their shared bedroom. Ash is intimidated as his cousin excels effortlessly at everything, including whack-bat, a variant game of cricket, despite Christopherson's complete lack of experience in playing the game. Meanwhile, Mr. Fox plots with Kylie, the treehouse's simpleton caretaker, to raid the farms of all 3 farmers. Mr. Fox carefully hides his raids from Felicity, who becomes wary as mysterious provisions began appearing in their hamper, and cautions him, "If what I think is happening, it better not be." They take Christopherson along on the raids, but not Ash. This only deepens Ash's resentment towards Christopherson. The successful raids provoked the mean trio of farmers to ambush the Fox's treehouse, where they managed to shoot off Mr. Fox's tail as they were fleeing inside. The vengeful farmers then tried to dig them out, yet the Foxes outpaced their efforts. They soon dig down beneath the forest's roots, uniting with numerous other animals who are displaced by the farmers' destruction of their hill. These neighbors harbor great resentment towards Fox for provoking the farmers' wrath upon them. Yet Mr. Fox stands resolute, as he senses the possibility of knowing what the directions are to dig under all 3 farms. He masterminds a grand plan to excavate beneath all 3 of the farms, and seizing Boggis's hens, Bunce's waterfowl, and Bean's assortment of turkeys, apples, and cider, the heist yielded an incalculable amount of bounty, far beyond any expectations. This naturally pushed the farmers' fury to new heights. At the same time, Ash and Christopherson's relationship seemed to warm up after Christopherson stands up to a bully for Ash. Post-heist euphoria offers a distraction as the 2 cousins agreed to slip away to reclaim Mr. Fox's tail from Farmer Bean. Unfortunately, they only managed to get a glimpse of the tail on the television, as it is fashioned into Bean's tie. Making matters worse, Mrs. Bean manages to catch Christopherson, after which Mr. Bean decides to use him as bait to surprise Mr. Fox into a trap. In response to the theft of their entire inventories, the farmers respond by flooding the tunnels below with cider. Cornered, the animals withdraw deeper into the sewer labyrinth. Mr. Fox manages to uncover the farmer's plot to use Christopherson to spring a trap on him. Rat, who is Bean's security guard, challenges them in a tense confrontation. During the fight, Mr. Fox fatally injures Rat. With his last breaths, Rat reveals Christopherson is being held captive in Mr. Bean's attic. Fox proposes a meeting with the farmers near the sewer entrance, offering his surrender for Christopherson's release. The farmers have their ambush plotted, as Mr. Fox foresees this, and he sets in motion his counter-assault. Fox, Ash, and Kylie elude the farmer's trap and slip into Bean's attic. A now more confident Ash liberates Christopherson and earns everyone's respect by dodging gunfire to set free a frenzied beagle. Once freed, the beagle obstructs the farmers, allowing for the group's retreat back into the sewers below. Along the way, they encounter a stoic wolf atop a ridge. Mr. Fox, confronting his fear, attempts a dialogue with the wolf. After a few moments, the wolf finally reciprocates Fox's raised fist. A silent solidarity emerges between the two before vanishing into the forest. Ash and Christopherson bury their rivalry, now bonding over shared contemplative practices. Still trapped, yet resourceful, Fox guides everyone to a supermarket drain, unaware it belongs to the farmers. In the delight of a newly discovered source of food, and the news of Felicity's new pregnancy, the animals dance and party within the supermarket's enormous bounty.